Welcome to Multi-Nest. We are continuing from the series of Revit tutorial 2023. You try to watch the previous lesson. So we have the series from 1 to the number where we are now, which is number 9. Now, in this, try as much as possible to subscribe to our channel so that the everyday updates will be notified, and more of the video you are doing, you are going to get it. So first thing to do is to go to your floor plan. At your floor plan, this is where we started. We have already made all this one particularly, but we are not doing anything sophisticated. Now what we want to do now is to create something like site modeling around this building, and we put a lot of elements that surrounded it. So click on your architecture, then click on model components, and model components say model in place. What we want to do is to create, so model in place, write site work. Okay, say click OK. From here now, this one will guide you on how to place your boundary around the building. So create, we want to use extrusion instead. So use a pick line to pick all the lines. Good. Pick all around like that. Always watch our tutorial to the end. It's a step by step on how to create and how to be creative by an architect. This is not a fast forwarding tutorial, it's a complete step by step. Take your time to watch it, and you study all the tricks of architecture, whether you are an established architect or you are still trying to get yourself and you are trying to use Revit as a main choice for architecture. So let's say 700 mm. Good. So use this particular side. Good. So here, click finish. Then go to your elevation to go and see what you've done. So what you need here is to drag this to the point that is useful. So when you go to 3D, you are going to see certain things. Good. You just see. So this is how you are detailing your site step one after the other. So you can click finish on this one now, but later you come back on one and edit it. This serves as a base to what you want to do. Now we want to change some things in this elevation before we start changing material one after the other. And one of what we want to do is to add a plane to this walls all around. So what you do is to go to level 1. That's where you are going to see what you do. Then you go click on wall. So on this wall, what you do is that you press on duplicate. You duplicate this to something like wall. That is my whole method of doing this, for easy for the beginners. So in advanced tutorial, you are going to see how to edit wall profile to suit this kind of design. So click here and say edit material. So choose any kind of a surface you need. Just say wall parts. Say OK. leave the material for now. Edit the thickness, let it be 10. Yes, I just want a tiny one to cover up. Say okay. Now what we do now is that you draw the round, change the height unconnected to. So if what you need to do is to change the base to foundation, then click here and set 0. From there now you use, let's say 120. So you drag it around, you draw it around like that. Do not use pick line to choose this because the wall might be intersecting, and that will be a lot of confusion when you are doing the editing of this, because you can never say this is the last point of which you are going to stop. So as you've done this, what do you need to do next is to click and say align all those walls to where you want them to be. Use face to click all around. To take your time to express your design ability and design prowess over this. So what we do here is that we are coming back here to come and adjust certain things. Okay. Now press Ctrl Z on your keyboard and let it come back. Okay. Click here, this particular one, then stretch it toward the end. Okay, do the same thing here, stretch it toward the good. Now you go to this side, click here and say click similar. Go back to your level and say foundation is your baseline. Okay. Here now you split this trim with the established one you've done, trim it, now align. Okay, to finish, then go to your 3D or front elevation. This is what you have added. Are you getting it now? It's exactly what you have added. At this place is giving you further. So this is from level 1. To change it here and say foundation, it will move. And you see, so anywhere you see that it's not accurate to what you are doing, so you can decide to increase this height or eliminate or elevate whatsoever you want to do to make it more look real. So what we want to do is to change the graphics of this particular wall that we have done. We want it to have hash of what horizontal lines. So click on it, say edit, and edit structure. In edit structure, go to edit parts. We have already renamed it that time. So go to graphics. From the graphics, say surface pattern. So foreground, you click on it and say click on model and use horizontal 100. Can you see? That is how you find it and find them around. So here you adjust this particular one by going to floor plan to trim it. I only prefer trimming. Trimming will give you accurate cut edge. So that's what to do. Go to the elevation, it's no more. So you've done this one. You are not through yet, you are not done yet because your elevation is not looking tight or what. So you need to change material for everything. But this, we are not going to do that in this series. But what we will do here now is to create something coping on these external walls. So how do we do that? The first to do, maybe we can use this particular roofing elements, but we are not going to use that for now. We want to create our own separate, but if you want to be fast with your design, you can decide to create. So let's use it for the betterment of those who are starting early. So edit, copy this and say move it down. Since it's following the same path, sketch path, so there is no need of drawing another one or separate one. Just put it there on it that way. Or you just need to click edit, and this part, your foundation, your level 1, and make sure that you trim wherever you have those and what you do. So you click finish, or you adjust it. Adjust this, let it lie on. Okay, so align everything to the wall. So do not let it behave like a you almost see that they have the same path to follow. So that's why I said let us use that. So as you have gotten this, what you need to do now is to change the click finish, then change the profile, select profile, go to good. When you look at it from here, you see that that thing has gone inside. So you drag it out, then maybe you change the size, it's too big, also reduce the size to something reasonable. Is this it here too? Okay, so something like this, I think it's okay when you look at the distance and everything. So you click finish. Are you seeing it? All surrounded. So now that is how you create your your wall plane. So when you look at it from 3D, can you see a lot of changing has been made, a lot of addresses has done on this particular building. So click finish, and to give you exactly what you want. So most of these are done by adjusting one thing or the other. So like this one, I told you that time. So just click on this and say go to foundation, to reposition itself and find itself to where it's supposed to be. So that is how you do for this, and the pattern and everything will automatically change. So go to elevation and see what you have done. So we are still working on this particular things. So click finish, and so the next series we are going to do the